So it seems to me that there are a lot of people who would take advantage of unjust opportunity. A lot of people would take advantage of unjust opportunity, which is taking the opportunity to attain what they don't deserve at someone else's expense. You would get the money, you have the opportunity to get the money, but you don't deserve it at someone else's expense. You could get the job, you could get the position, you could get the reputation. It's an opportunity to get it and you would, but it's just at the expense of someone else. And that's taking advantage of unjust opportunity. And I would like to positively encourage you to examine that about yourself. I've examined it about mine. Whether it be right or wrong, are you the kind of person that would take advantage of an unjust opportunity? It seems to me that there are a lot of people who pay a lot of attention to the good that they are and the good that they do, and they let that exclude the bad that they are and the bad that they do. I think it is good for us to celebrate our goodness, but to also correct our bad. So that's why I'd like to positively encourage us all to examine that, examine our character. One reason that I have not started a movement or a church or something religious where I could contribute to a cause that I agree with and feel passionately about within a leadership role is because I realize that beyond race and beyond one's religious belief, faith, we're dealing with people's character. And people's character is not always subject to their race or subject to their religious belief. You know, beyond all of these add-ons, as it's a term that I heard in court while being sued for something, they called one section of expenses add-ons. I believe that race is an add-on. I believe that religion is an add-on to the person, to the character, because you have people within every race that would take advantage of unjust opportunity, and within religions that would do the same. So at that point, one might be fighting for the justice of an unjust person. And so that kind of leaves me with pause to spending my life or giving my life fighting for something that I believe in, but it is for a person or people that would not do the same. As I feel when it comes to our leaders of justice in America, they've given their lives for people who would not do the same. They've given their lives for people who don't even appreciate it. And I think that it's unfair for them to have not enjoyed their lives the way they could for the sake of blessing someone else's life who would dare do the same, or at least honor what they have done. So that has given me pause to go forward in leadership with certain efforts, because after all of that, you still have the people. After you have the so-called black people, the so-called Asian, so-called, and I say so-called because these are all man-titled names, but after you have the races and you have, you know, the Muslims and the Christians and the Buddhists and, you know, the 5%ers and all of that, you have people. And all of these things are made up of people. So I would like to fight, well, not even fight, but I would like to contribute to the justice of people who believe in justice beyond themselves. So again, are you the kind of person that does or would take advantage of unjust opportunity? Now, one that would summarize all that I've just said by saying that I'm saying a people does not deserve to be fought for for justice, they would be taking advantage of an unjust opportunity by summarizing this that way. And obviously, that's not all that I said, nor the context in which I said that. But knowing that people do that, I figured I'd address that right now before the end of this. But I positively encourage us all to examine our character beyond the good that we do. That doesn't mean that there isn't a strong part of us that is not so good. And if we believe in being good to whatever that standard is, which is relative, but as Dr. King would call it, people of goodwill, I definitely positively encourage the people of goodwill to examine that about ourselves. And I hope that all of us would rather not take advantage of unjust opportunity. I believe we can advance very well as individuals and do very well, even exceeding some of our imaginations by doing well with just opportunity, by earning what we get, by doing well with the favor that we have, which means what we have that we did not deserve, but doing well with the favor that we have. I think we can get very far in success and happiness by doing it justly. I believe that. I hope you do too. Whether you do or not, here's just a positive encouragement to examine.